Now, this morning, federal investigators are closing in on a Charlotte activist and raiding 3 of his properties. Cedric Dean, who made headlines back in June after his recovery program HELP left the Baymont Inn over safety concerns, is now accused of running a massive Medicaid fraud scheme targeting Charlotte's most vulnerable. WCNC Charlotte's Tradisha Woodard looks into the allegations.
When FBI agents showed up at Cedric Dean's home, neighbors knew something big was happening.
That home just always seemed a little off or odd. We didn't know who lived there. A lot of people seemed to live there. It's kind of a revolving door of people.
Boxes carried out, federal vehicles lining the street.
Guns were pointed at the house, but it looked peaceful. Whoever lived there was coming out of the house with their hands up.
It comes as the federal government alleges Cedric Dean ran a massive Medicaid fraud scheme, one that targeted Charlotte's homeless community. We spoke to a victim who says she's not surprised. She had interactions with Dean when he took over the Hill Charlotte Hotel.
Did I expect this to happen? Absolutely, I did. Yep. I prayed for it.
Federal court documents allege Dean and his company, CDH, promised free food or temporary housing. But what they really wanted was access to their Medicaid information.
They were saying, we need your Medicaid information to pay for your room.
The government claims Dean then used those numbers to bill Medicaid for mental health services that were never provided. And they say the money added up fast. Court documents show CDH billed Medicaid for $14.5 million in services and received nearly $9 million in payments.
They would go around to neighborhoods and pick those people up and sign them up. If they didn't have Medicaid, they would sign them up for the Medicaid, so that they could start billing Medicaid for the individual, saying that they're getting treatment.
The complaint also details red flags like billing for care given to someone who had already died, and in another case, giving out a plate of food, then billing Medicaid for $3,200 for crisis management.
We never saw any therapists or any AA meetings or any of those such things going on.
The FBI is now moving to seize what it calls ill-gotten gains, including 5 vehicles, 2 motorhomes used to recruit homeless people, nearly $150,000 in bank accounts, and 4 properties in Charlotte and Shelby worth more than $2 million combined.
He did so many things to people that were very harmful.
Tradisha Woodard, WCNC Charlotte.
We should mention this story first came to our attention thanks to tips from you at home. We appreciate everyone who reached out. It helps us press officials for answers. Remember, you can always send your story ideas to newstips@wcnc.com or just message us on social media.